This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Here are 14 of the stories we're following today, and thank you for listening to the podcast. Thank you very much. First, market futures earlier pointed slightly down. Now they're somewhat mixed this morning as debt ceiling talks resume between the White House and the House of Representatives. Second, the markets are up year to date as follows. The Nasdaq's up almost 22%, the S&P's up almost 10%, 9.62%, and the Dow's up almost 1%. Third, the markets fell slightly Friday. Fourth, here are some of the stocks that we watch closely in their year-to-date results. Bear with me as we walk through this. Walmart's up about 6% year-to-date. That's the largest company in the country by revenues. Amazon's number 2. It's up almost 40% year-to-date. Third, Facebook, Meta Platforms, up 104%. Tesla, fourth, up 46%. And then 3 healthcare stocks. United Health Group is up almost 10%. CVS Health is down almost, United Health Group is down almost 10%. CVS Health is down almost 26%. And HCA Healthcare, the health system or hospital operator, is up almost 18%. Fifth story we're following today, Apple keeps on excelling. You know, Bloomberg has a story, see Apple's relentless rally to $3 trillion, $3 trillion market cap. Apple's the largest company by market cap. Here are the 5 largest market cap companies in the U.S. Apple's number 1. It's third in revenues after Walmart and Amazon, but it's number 1 in market cap. Second is Microsoft. Third is Google/Alphabet. It's up almost 40% year to date. Fourth is Amazon in market cap. It's second in revenues to Walmart, but fourth in market cap. And finally, fifth is NVIDIA. NVIDIA is almost up 114% this year. In comparison, Intel's up 13%. Advanced Micro Devices, AMD is up 64%. Seventh, 3 concepts to remember, and we'll have a separate podcast on this concept here. 1, always try and count your blessings. This is particularly important in challenging times. We all go through them. Try and count your blessings. Second, seek to create a vision for yourself in your life or your company or health system, whatever it is that you run, but seek to create a vision. Here's what we're trying to do. Here's what we're trying to be great at. Here's what we're trying to excel at. Finally, third, constantly in business and probably in life, look to create a great consumer experience, great raving fans. If you get to the spot in the podcast and you text me, and you're the first person to do so, we'll send you a $100 Amazon gift certificate. I'm at 773-766-5322. Thank you. But we try and create raving fans. There's a book on this concept of creating a great customer experience by Stephen D. Sims. It's called Go for Stupid, The Art of Achieving Ridiculous Goals, which I just love. Eighth, today's shout of the day goes to super sports agent Rick Smith. He's at the president of Priority Sports. Thank you to Greg Miller of AllianceBernstein for the suggestion. Ninth, private equity remains in a spot where it has tremendous dry powder, tremendous money to put to work. Unfortunately, the banking system's a little screwed up, so getting credit for deals is more challenging. So you see more and more private debt funds and others covering that gap. 10th, the 1-year Treasury yield bounces back to above the 5% mark. That's fascinating. 11th, excited today to visit with a couple of brilliant guests on the Becker's Healthcare and Becker Private Equity Podcast. We've got Robbie Allen, the CEO of 1GI, on the Becker Private Equity Podcast. And then from Providence Healthcare, the head of philanthropy, Lori Kelly, on the Becker's Healthcare Podcast. Excited to visit with both those. Finally, 12th, 2 key conferences coming up currently. Our June Spine, Orthopedic and Pain Management Conference, Becker's Healthcare Conference. And then in October, the Health IT and Digital Health Conference. The Health IT Conference has literally 400-plus speakers speaking at it this year. The June Spine, Orthopedic, Pain Management-driven Surgeon Conference should be back to pre-COVID numbers, and excited to have Jeremy Korn and his team on site again, I believe, recording podcast with guests and so forth. Just fantastic. For information on the Becker Healthcare Conferences, visit with Jessica Cole and team. Finally, great to interview this past week Nader Sami, the CEO of Nimble Solutions, on the Becker's Healthcare Podcast. Just a pleasure to visit with Nader, as always. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Thank you, as always.